Gorgeous.
Monday for a beautiful guest. Our next guest is an award-winning actress best known for her iconic roles as, Captain Catherine Janeway in Star Trek Voyager, Red in the Netflix hit show Orange is the New Black.
And with a career spanning more than 5 decades, she brought powerful, complex women to life, both on stage and screen. Kate Mulgrew will continue to do this as the star of her new play. It's called The Beacon.
As her character takes on everything to bury nefarious secrets. I love it. Please welcome the incomparable Kate Mulgrew.
Yes.
There she is. You can
How are you guys?
Good to see you.
It was a fun segment.
That
It
was
was Dawn.
That was lovely.
Huh?
I know, right? It's 5
you?
o'clock somewhere.
If you're just joining us, we bullied Kate into doing some tequila with us.
Oh, you really bullied me.
We have to twist her arm. She was creeping closer and closer as the segment went on.
He was an interesting guy.
He is a very
I
interesting
love to learn about things like tequila.
Yeah. Do you drink tequila?
I have a tequila every now and then.
Every now and then.
I prefer wine.
He's already drunk from those.
Are you?
I don't get out much.
So can we talk about God? Or your personal life?
Or whatever you want.
Oh boy.
That's
Please.
it. We need a whole other show for that.
Let's talk about The Beacon.
Yes.
Because that's why I'm here.
The Beacon. Give us. I said earlier, it's set in Ireland, in County Cork.
In County Cork, off an island.
Yeah.
An island off the coast of West
Yes.
Cork, which happens to be, in my opinion, the most beautiful county.
Because?
Arguably in all of Ireland. It's just so deliciously dramatic.
Yeah.
The sea is particularly rough and the light is particularly brilliant there. It's a mysterious place. It's a complicated place, and so are the people. This is a beautiful play written by Nancy Harris. And she has done a deep dive into the sensibility of the Irish people, which is not like our sensibility.
Yeah.
We're very like this. We like to get up in the 7 o'clock in the morning and have tequila with complete strangers. In Ireland, they are more hidden. It's geographically an isolated area. So they have, over the centuries, become the great storytellers, I think, of our time. And this is a story about a mystery.
Oh.
Did this woman or did she not kill her husband?
You.
But it is essentially about the relationship between Babe Scanlon, which is my character's name, and my son Colm, who returns home after about 10 years' absence. And what ensues is indeed, I think, pretty riveting and pretty hard. It's dark, it's witty, it's tender, it's ferocious. She writes like a musician. I just met her for the first time last night, and I can't wait to have a dinner with her, a chance to have a good conversation. I could just tell from her intensity and from her the immediacy of her presence that she's invested herself in this play. She wants American people, I think, to be introduced to the way Irish people really think and feel. And they are not as demonstrative by any stretch of the imagination as we are. It is a different situation altogether.
Altogether.
You just sold me.
Right?
I mean, I'm sold. I'm going.
You must come.
I'm going to go.
I mean, the rhythm of her language alone. All I have to do is sort of do 3 sentences and do nothing, no acting. Follow the rhythm of her lines, and it's magical. But that's how they speak.
Right.
That's how they think.
A musicality to it.
And that's how they relate. Everything's teased. Everything is under. Even love. Love is almost sometimes wickedly, if not fiercely teased. Can feel like a laceration.
Yeah.
But is love. This is Irish.
That's why my ex-husband is my ex-husband. He lacerated me with his love, and then I got a little Puerto Rican on him, and there we were 3 years later getting divorced.
Come on.
Unbelievable.
You should have a tequila with him and say,
tequila
all is
talking.
forgiven.
I'm curious because did you want to get back in because of the script into Broadway? I mean, or was it more than that? Or you read the script and you say, okay, I'm doing it.
It's always about the writing.
Yeah.
It has to be about the writing. I was in the middle of writing a book. I write books, and I'm writing a novel now, and I was trying desperately to get that finished when my agent and my manager called and said, please, take the weekend, read this play. Read it 3 times.
Thrice.
And then we'll decide.
Yeah.
Because I didn't, I was a little bit on the fence It didn't take me 2 readings to understand that it would be hard, that it would be rigorous, that it would be incredibly challenging, but that if I could get under that, and I know Ireland, I've lived there. I wrote my second book there on Lough Corrib in Uachtarard outside of Galway. So I know it well, and I wanted to see if I could assimilate everything that she'd written.
Yeah.
So it's been great.
Yeah.
It's great to do something that makes you go as deep as this play makes you go.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, because, you know, the character, I'm going back to Orange is the New Black, and I joked and I said, gosh, she speaks with an American accent, because I truly believed that you were red. And based on what you're talking about now, you are not afraid to dive deep and really stretch yourself.
I think I want to.
Yeah.
I think I must. There's something about pulling it from there that fascinates me, thrills me, scares me.
Right.
And it's all of those things. But I'm at an age now where I've lived quite a life. I'd like to try to get that out.
Yeah.
And put it into this kind of work.
Right.
And this is exquisite work. I mean, at the Irish Rep, which is a lovely theatre, beautifully run by Ciarán O'Reilly. And my dear friend Reid Birney, who's a wonderful actor whom you may or may not know, said, you're nuts if you don't go there. It's a terrific experience, and indeed it has been. Everybody's just charming.
Yeah.
You just go in and you get at it.
Do you know what's interesting listening to you talk to you about still wanting to pull from deep within, right? And you're saying that you've had quite the career. You're very young. But you know, but
Who's very young?
you.
You've had too much tequila.
No, I do, but it's interesting when you have
that bottle
bring that
over.
bottle back. When you have the breadth of work that you have to still want to be challenged, because some people can just be like, whatever, I've done it.
I'm going to phone it
I've
in.
done it. I've done it. You know.
Well, there's an inclination. You don't know this because you are very young. There's an inclination to sit back and say, oh, no, just let me write a book, and maybe I'll take a nap in the afternoon and have a pedicure in the evening. Or maybe I'll go to hell and find some heaven in it. And that's what the theater does.
Yeah.
Television can do it sometimes. Film can do it often. But theater does it all the time.
Yeah.
It demands that you do this.
Every time.
When you're walking out, you're doing it. The dynamic is between you and the audience. There's absolutely no escape, right? So it requires a certain desire to walk a plank. And when you walk an Irish plank, trust me, you're walking the wild Atlantic way.
Ooh.
And with that, we thank you so much.
I thank you.
And please finish your book.
Yeah.
I'll finish my book,
Okay.
but I'd like to actually finish that tequila.
You know what?
Are you guys gonna-
Christopher, we're not going to let you drink alone.
Okay, good.
Hey, thank you so
fantastic.
much.
Thank you very
Honor
much.
to
Take care
chat
of
with you.
yourself.
Really,
All
truly.
right.
You heard her. Head down to the Beacon at the Irish Repertory on West 22nd. You're looking very regal.
Let me know when you want to go. We got to go.
Well, you're going to bring me, I thought.
Okay.
We'll sneak in a bottle of tequila.
With an Irish accent?
I suddenly have
All
a
of a sudden, she has an Irish accent. Wow. Okay. That's all I. After all these years, just takes a little tequila to get
Just
you.
took a little Kate in my life.
A little Kate, a little tequila. What a combo.